Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from AnthonysCustoms, and for this review, we are looking at the Storm Collectibles Street Fighter V RYU, which is actually a repaint variant exclusive from a Hong Kong store called Mikiki. I guess that's what it is. You can see it right there. It popped up on eBay. We saw it at WanFest, so I was like, well, shoot, I'll probably just scoop that up and see what's going on, see if they announced something about it. We don't really know anything about these variants. They just showed them, and here it is. Kind of like that red one, the pinkish purpley red one, which just kind of popped up all of a sudden. Hopefully we get some more information going forward. We'll see. Anyway, there's some things to note about this guy, and mostly it's just the same thing, so this is going to be a pretty quick video, but let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. Okay, so if you're not familiar, these guys stand just above 7 inches tall, which definitely puts them out of 1/12 scale. You could kind of fudge it if you really wanted to. He's just about 18 centimeters though, so he's definitely a little bit too big for that scale. Now, a lot of people saw this one either in the photos that I showed for WanFest or when I posted it on Facebook and Twitter, and they said, hey, that's the Street Fighter Alpha RYU. It's not. This is definitely based on either the Street Fighter V color scheme that looks like the Street Fighter II Turbo RYU or the Street Fighter II Turbo RYU. We have the lighter blue gi with the dark brown gloves and the white headband. Anyway, this guy does look pretty cool. Other than the gi, the headband, and the gloves, he's identical to the other RYU, so we're not going to spend a whole ton of time talking about it, but you can see they did do a nice paint job for the light blue. It looks very, very good. Having the white headband is actually a pretty nice contrast to it. I like that. And then they did add like a little bit of gray to the tops of the torn sleeves, so I like that a whole bunch. His pants have a little bit of gray on them as well. Not quite as much as up top at the arms, but I think that's probably okay. I don't know, it's fine. I would have preferred them to be as dark as the arms, but it'll do. As far as accessories go, they're all the same, but I'll go ahead and run through them anyway. He does have 3 faces, one neutral face, one angry teeth showing face, and one yelling face. He has a whole bunch of hands. We have the 2 fist hands that come on him in the package, 2 martial arts hands, 2 kind of grappling hands, and then 2 style pose hands. And of course, these are all interchangeable with the other RYU, so if you want to swap out glove colors or bandana colors, all you have to do is change out the heads and hands, so it's pretty easy to do. As far as his Hadouken accessory, it's a little bit more saturated, kind of like that pinkish purple RYU. It's a lot bluer and then a lot yellower rather than the original RYU, which was slightly more muted. And then the display stand is essentially the exact same thing. So it's really just another color variant. I like it. I'm a color variant type of person, so I'm happy to get it. If these show up, I would suggest you guys grab them too. But here's the thing, since it's an exclusive, you have to go through eBay as far as we know so far anyway. That's how I got the purpley pinkish red one, and that's how I got this one. And the problem with that is, if you look really close right here, you'll notice this arm is this arm, just the forearm part. Got 2 right forearms, which is pretty disappointing. And it really makes sense because I have the absolute worst luck. Anything that's beyond my control will go wrong. And so I've got another figure with the wrong parts. Luckily, the arms, as far as I can tell, are identical across all the figures. Only the gi and the gloves change, and since this comes off, I'm just going to buy another one of these guys, not this one, but a regular RYU, swap out the part, and then return that, because I'm not paying a lot of money for an exclusive and then having 2 right arms. It's not happening. So that is a problem though, because if we have to keep tracking down exclusives through eBay exclusively, no pun intended, that makes it very difficult for us to deal with issues like this. So hopefully this kind of thing changes moving forward, that the exclusives are a little bit more attainable and reasonably attainable anyway, and that the QC issue is not just my bad luck and that it gets fixed. Or I mean that it is just my bad luck and that it gets fixed, or at least isn't universal. But having the wrong part on there is not a good thing. So I don't know, we'll see what happens, guys, but this is, as far as I know, the only listing for this guy. It was listed once and then it got pulled right away, and then it got listed again and then I bought it. So I don't know if it's popping up more regularly in the future. That'll be good to know. You guys are just gonna have to keep looking, but you can check the title for the official name if you weren't quite sure what I said in the beginning, and that'll help you track it down if you want to do that. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and in the meantime, keep collecting.